Hello everyone, welcome to CodeChef. Myself Jwala Chaurasya, and today we are going to solve the problem which came to Status 203. The name of the problem is CABRIDE and the problem code is CABRIDE. The difficulty rating of the problem is Cakewalk and the prerequisite is at all. Let's start with reading the problem statement over here. So guys, problem says chef and his family is trying to reach the airport including chef. They are total of n members. A single cab ride costs maximum of 200, 100 times of X rupees to transport X people from chef's home to the airport. Further, a cab can fit at most 4 people. Chef may have to book multiple cabs in order for his entire family to reach the airport. What is the minimum cost for chef's family to reach the airport if they take cabs optimally? Input format. The first line of input will contain a single integer t denoting the number of test cases. The first and only line of each test case contains a single integer n, the number of people in chef's family. Output format for each test case, output on a new line. The minimum cost constraint for t less from 1 to 50, for n less from 1 to 50. So guys, now let's understand the sample test case and the question more precisely over here. So guys, this question is very pretty much straightforward. It says that chef and his family is trying to reach the airport, including chef. There are total of n members, and a single cab ride costs maximum of 200, 100 times of x rupees to transport x people from chef home to the airport. Further, cab can fit at most 4 people, so chef may have to book multiple cabs in order for his entire family to reach the airport, right? So, what is the minimum cost of chef family to reach the airport if they take cabs optimally, right? So, very simple, guys. So, it's simple to understand that you have got in total n members, and a single cab ride will cost you maximum of 200, 100 times of x, and where x is the number of each people who would be in chef's family, right? And a single cab can at most accommodate 4 people, right? So we have to get the minimum cost out of it. So in the first test case, we have got in the first test case we have got, if we'll see, we have got total one, right? So in the for this test case we have got one. So for one, the single person is chef alone. Okay, so which will cost him 200, because if you will do 200 times of 200 comma 100 times of x, which will be 200 comma 100 into 1, right? So if I will do it over here, then the maximum would be what? 200 comma 100 times of x. X is over here is 1. So which will give him what? 200 would be the maximum. So output is simply 200, right? Now let's see one more test case, guys. Okay. So if I will, let me remove this. Cool. In the second test case, we have got total 4. Cool. Yeah. So if we will take 4, so a single cab can fit all the 4 members. So if we will take maximum of 200 comma 100, sorry, over here, 200 comma 100 times of 4, it will give you 400, right? So that would be our output. So because that is my maximum. So guys, I think the test cases are pretty much clear. Let's move toward the simple solution. Okay. So let's look at the cost for sending X people in a cab. So X equal to 1, the cost is maximum for this is 200. And for X equal to 2, the cost is maximum would be this. And X equal to 3, it would be 300. And X equal to 4, the cost is maximized as this. In general, note that other than X equal to 1, the cost is just 100 times of X, right? This is essential means this essentially basically means that sending a person by a cab has a cost of 200 if they are alone and a cost of 100 if they are with someone else. Since we want to minimize the overall cost, clearly it's ideal to ensure that nobody travels alone in a cab. This will ensure that each person has an effective cost of 100. Now, if n equal to 1, there is only one person, we have no choice but to use a single cab for a cost of 100. If n greater than 1, it's always possible to ensure that each person has a cost of 100. One way of doing this is if n is odd, first send 3 people in one cab. This leaves an even number of people, so we can just send them in pairs. So if n equal to 1, the answer is 200, and in all other cases, the answer is 100 times of n. So guys, I think the solution is also pretty much clear. Simple observation based, guys. Now let's move toward the simple C++ code. So guys, this is my simple C++ code. I took the input for all the test cases as well as for n. If n equal to 1, I'm printing 200. In all the other cases, I'm simply printing 100 times of n. And as you can see that guys, I have got my C++ code, right? Let's move toward the Python code. So guys, this is my similar Python code. I took the input for all the test cases as well as n. And over here, I'm checking a if condition. If n equal to 1, I'm simply printing 200. In all the other cases, I will print 100 times of n. And as you can see that guys, I have got my Python code as well as right. So guys, I think the solution, the code and the approach was pretty much clear. Now let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much guys for watching our videos.